Hey guys, welcome back. So I'm going to start this little build. I know my friend Jason Hanscom at the Blue Ox Model Shop puts on a group build every year. The Street Machine group build, I think is what it's called. I took part in it last year. I built the there it is, the wheeling machine. Anyway, that was my build for last year, and I guess I'll jump in this one. So these model Dodge cars, or Chrysler, Plymouth, Mopar, okay, Dodge on the box, I've never been able to figure them out. I mean, as far as like, what the heck car is that? So you guys have to help me. It's a 64 Dodge, but I don't remember like Coronet, or I don't have a clue. But anyway, cool car. And got this Lindbergh one here, and it's a really nice kit. Honestly, it's a really nice kit. It had already had the engine started, so the engine was already started, but that's okay, because I'm going to change the engine, and I'm going to put in one of my 3D printed 440s, if it'll focus, with the tunnel ram and 2 4-barrels. And I was measuring this thing, because I'll be honest with you guys, sometimes these people that design these engines and all, I may take for granted the scale. And the scale can vary. That's why I put 1/24th, 1/25th on a lot of the listings, because sometimes they fall kind of between the two. But I measured this 1/25th scale. This is a 426, but same thing, 440. And then I measured and it's 1/25th scale, and then I measured the block and cylinder heads and on this one, and it is just a smidge bigger than the 1/25th engine. And I know those things can even vary, but I thought maybe I'd need to do a different scale. But no, this one's pretty darn close. It's going to be just a touch bigger, but you know what, that's cool, because when you got an engine that's bigger, it looks cool. But if you got an engine that's too small, something don't look right. I've got perfect examples of that up here on my shelf. I've got that mudded out 4-wheel drive Chevy truck that I built a long time ago, and the engine's way too small. But then I built well, it's right here, the Oldsmobile that everybody hates, that's got the Ford engine in it, and that's a 1/24th scale engine in a 1/25th car, and that looks mean as heck. But anyway, sometimes you can run into fit issues and stuff like that. But anyway, that's what I'm going to do. And because it's a street machine challenge, this thing comes with yeah, right there, that's what you need to focus on. It's got slicks, and so I'm going to change it with these 3D printed cheater slicks that I sell right there. So I'll have a street machine, and I'm not going to do the decals and all that stuff. Wow, I'm not going to do the decals. I'm going to paint it my way. But yeah, it's going to be cool. So it'll have the 2 4-barrels. It comes with that. What the heck is that thing called? Max Wedge. No, that's not it. Says it on the box. It says Max Wedge is the engine, but it's got that cross ram, and I've actually got that file for my 426s or my 440s. I've got that file, or maybe it's for the 426. I don't remember, but I've got that file, and I need to get it printed. I think I've got it for the 426 and the 440. But anyway, I'm going to go with the 2 4-barrels. Just make it more traditional street machine. So that's going to be fun. All right, so what I'm going to do is start. I've already got the parts all cut off. Oh, I forgot to mention this. I got to looking at the body. I was about to start doing some work on it, and I was noticing that the front looked kind of like a turbine car. If you've ever seen a turbine car, it's kind of got that swooped thing. Anyway, it's broken. You can see the other side's got that, and this side don't. So luckily I have a second one. And if you didn't know, or you probably do, I'm the one who usually don't know, AMT re-released this kit, so you can also get it in the AMT, same exact kit. And with this one, I forgot to say that, you can build, I got it right here. I did this a long time ago and some people still ask for it. But this kit has this funky sprue, right? See, it looks kind of like a trailer. Well, I've got these instructions here on how to make an actual trailer out of that sprue. It gives you all the so if you want a copy of that, an email copy, you email me at the email in the description and I'll send you a copy. And if you want it printed, if you don't do emails and stuff, I know some people, man, some people, you know, older gentlemen and stuff like that don't do email and stuff. I don't mind mailing you a copy. So if you can email, let me email it to you. If you can't, then I'll mail you a printed copy. But anyway, I'll just need your address. All right, so I'm gonna get started and actually gonna get the body out of the other kit and start working on it and see where we go. Stand by. All right, well, update. Take 2. I didn't see the time on here, but it was probably a good 12 minutes. Yeah, just lost it. Memory card error. Don't know what it is. I think it's the camera's going bad. Alright, well, let me start back over and go back over everything that I just said. I said at the beginning of this clip, this is going to be a short video. It's about to be shorter because, man, anyway, darn. Alright, so let's get started again. I might do a cut in the middle of this just so I don't lose the whole darn thing if it does it again. So, where we're at with this thing. Alright, so, golly. Crazy. I get so flustered when something like that happens, and then I kind of lose my train of thought and all the gumption from making that video is gone. But anyway, hey, let's do it again. Alright, so I made progress on this thing. Doesn't look like it because it's just a bunch of junk on the table. Looks like junk. If my wife walked in, she'd think it was just junk. But what we got, the body. Did a lot of work on the body, believe it or not, and it just looks white. Haven't shot anything on it. So the body had nice body. I'll be honest with you, very nice. This one, the AMT, a little thinner feeling than the Lindbergh. This Lindbergh, this the AMT, same thing, but probably just the difference in the plastic they used. I doubt it's any thinner because they use the same molds. Did a lot of cleanup on this thing. All right, let me say all this over again. This had a really, really hard. Oh man, what a pile right here! Golly, I had all this stuff talking a while ago. So this body has a really, really hard parting line that runs right up this edge here, goes all the way up, goes all the way to the front, and then it picks up and, well, actually it probably goes down here too, but I got all that cleaned up. Goes all the way down that piece of trim all the way to the front. All that had to be cleaned up, and in the process of cleaning that up, because you have to sand, you kind of have to round this. This is just almost squared off with that. You have to round it, and when you round that with sanding it, the chrome trim for the back window kind of gets sort of sanded off. You've got a line here for your chrome trim, right there. Well, once you sand off that parting line, that pretty much goes away. So I had to this is what this is. I had to rescribe all the chrome trim lines on the back here. I don't know if you can tell on this other body about how sharp right there. It's just a really sharp edge. Well, you want to sand that down, and when you do, like I say, you kind of lose that trim line right here. So I had to go back, rescribe all that. That was for the back. I went ahead and scribed the lines anyway, although this body has nice panel lines in it. Very nice. Went ahead and installed the rear section here. And when you install it, this piece sticks out farther than this, so I had to sand all that flat. It's a nice body, very, very nice. I'm very pleased with it. Also on the front, when you the piece of chrome, this piece that would be here, it goes clear all the way to the drip rail. It's not like it has a piece of body color in between it. As seen right there on that one. See how that goes? So that chrome goes all the way across, and right, let's see, so it goes across right here, right? Well, it was kind of rough. This Lindbergh body looks a little bit better, but you can see it kind of rough right there, right? Sort of. So I had to go in there and clean all this up. The AMT body a little rougher, and this is the AMT body I'm working with. So I had to go in there and get all those lines scribed with this Border Craft Tool 0.02 right there. So got that all cleaned up all the way across, got my lines all scribed, looking good. Had to do a little cleanup on the fender or the door panel line right there. Got it cleaned up, good enough for me. Also deleted the windshield wiper places. I don't even see that it has any windshield wipers that comes with the kit. It's a race car. Ain't no windshield wipers on that one. That's the Lindbergh box, or another one. Anyway, so I went ahead and deleted those little humps that were there and bondoed over them, so got that nice and smooth. Also, there were two divots, right? You know how sometimes you'll have these little divots. Anyway, there were two divots. I got those bondoed up, looking good. And lots of sanding. That body line runs from the back up the roof. Well, I reckon down here somewhere, but I gotta guess it's a lot cleaner. And then down this mold line right here. It's got it all cleaned up. Not too bad. Like I say, had to sand inside the windows, all that stuff, get that all sanded down. I was thinking about deleting the door handles, but I think the look that I'm going for, the car would have door handles, which that's kind of a weird thought. Like, it's not like a, however, I've thought about maybe painting the bumpers too, but I don't know. We'll just see how this thing evolves. Making the grill and all, I probably go chrome. I like re-chroming everything. Hood, got it all. Takes a little sanding to get the hood right. It'll fall through because I'm sure it will. Yep, it will. I got it sanded where it actually fits. It's a little tight when you get it. The thing about the hood is it's got these, see the two holes where the cross ram would go up and seal up against the hood for a drag car, right? I'm not using that. I'm using the tunnel ram. Oh my goodness. I didn't have all this out while ago when I started. I'm using the tunnel ram. So the tunnel ram is going to be sticking up through the hood with either those velocity stacks or that breather cover-ish thing, whatever they call this. I don't even know what the technical term is for this thing. It's just a hood, carburetor hood scoop thing. It's gonna stick up higher than the hood, so I got something I gotta do. I gotta fill in these holes, and I got to, you can see them. You'd be able to see that if you painted it. Obviously it would be covered up with this hood scoop right here if I were going like with the stock way, you know, the kit way. It would have that, so you wouldn't see those holes. I'm not using that scoop. I'm going to have a hole in the hood with the carburetors and all sticking out. So I've got to cut a new hole, but the problem is I need to Bondo this up, smooth it out, unless I could just sand it. I doubt it. I doubt that'll sand smooth, but anyway, if it would, that'd be great. Because what happened is I Bondo this and then I need to cut out the hole. That Bondo is probably going to flake off unless I just put a 220 grit something on there so the Bondo could sure enough hold on to. But kind kind of a dilemma there. Number one, knowing where to cut the hole, because I got to get the engine mounted in the car before I can cut the hole, right? I got to get it mounted in the chassis somewhat, you know, mocked up. So then I got to thinking, well, I need to mock the motor or get the engine in there. So I think I'm going to just build this engine as a display engine. Take some pictures. I don't have a picture of this engine actual built, so I might do that. Just go ahead and glue this one together and mock it up, make sure the headers fit and all that stuff, and then be able to get my hood scoop cut in. The grill had to do quite a bit of, let me do another cut here. Okay, the grill, as I said on the earlier recording that died, I could not imagine. I could, because I used to do it when I say that. But anyway, now, I would never, okay, let me say it that way. I would never paint a body without making sure that the grill, headlight rings and all that stuff fit in there right. Because this one didn't. The driver's side, there was too much material under, where'd my pointer go? There was too much material under, like where the headlight basket is, or the whatever you call it. So I had to do a lot of trimming in here. I had to trim a little bit here, and I had to do some trimming on the grill itself to get it to sit in there right. And if you just painted this body, thrown the grill in there, it would go in there, but it's not going to be like, it's not going to, this one wouldn't sit in there straight. I don't know if all of them are that way. Anyway, did that. I will be re-chroming the bumpers. I just have gotten to the habit. I don't use any kit chrome. I re-chrome everything. I think the look comes out a little bit better with the chrome. It's a little more realistic. That's awful bright, but you know, if that's all you got, go with it, man. That's what you got. I have the paint, so I'm going to use it. But yeah, I got that. Let's see. I got that one fit in there really nice. So I got it where it will fits real nice now, nice and level. The gaps on the bumpers are looking real good. I have to move it around a little bit to get it right. But anyway, I got it where it fit. Okay, so all that pre-paint, right? Got the back bumper. Got to do a little work on it to get it to fit right. It's not near as crucial as the front, because I won't be adjusting the car body for the back bumper. I'll be adjusting the back bumper where I had to adjust the body to get the front one going there. Okay. Chassis. Oh, one other thing while we're looking at grill. So this car comes with this grill insert right here. So this grill insert right there, it goes right in the grill. But this car I got from eBay, I guess, and somebody had started it because the engine was started, and somebody was doing a good job. I took some of this apart. I was looking at the difference in scale from my 440 to this 426, which is not a Hemi, so I might as well just call it a 440, whatever. Very close, very, very close. But the person who started building this was doing a good job, because the transmission and engine are one piece. They're two halves, right? And they had sanded in all the gaps on the transmission, had it in primer, making it look good. So they were doing a good job. And an extra bonus, which I thought maybe that these were in all the kits, and I went to looking and it's not. I got this. There was in this kit a photo etch grill and some photo etch badging. So with a teeny little bend in it. I don't know if I'll use it, but anyway, got this photo etch grill that'll go in there. You bend it, obviously. It's not flat, it's supposed to be, but anyway, that's pretty cool. So I'll see. I don't know if I'll use it or not. And one other thing that I want to mention, and then we'll cut this off, is the chassis. I want to use my 3D printed cheater slicks. It's got the slotted the old magnesium looking slotted wheels. I want to use those. But these are the slicks that come with it, and they are just perfect for the body, right? They fit in there good. But mine are not so perfect. They're a little bit too wide, and I hadn't test fit it and tried to stick it under there, but I can tell you it ain't gonna fit. But you have a little, where'd my pointer go? There it is. You have this material right here between the frame rail and all. I might can remove this and then get the tire to set in a little bit more and get it to fit under there. We shall see. So I do want to use road tread tires, cheater slicks, because I have made a mistake of building like my 40 right there, and it was called a Pro Street when I built it, but I didn't have anything but some slicks. And some classes you cannot enter it if it doesn't have treaded tires. So anyway, I'm not going through that again. These are dual purpose. If you want to straight line drag it, you can. If you want to drive it on the street, you can. So there we go. So that's where I'm at. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate you guys. Oh gosh, this camera. My vision is getting bad. I've got cheaters on right now, and they're like 150s. Yeah, I think they're 150s, and they're getting my eyes. Your eyes, obviously, if you use glasses, your eyes are depending on the glasses, right? They're not depending on your actual vision. You're relying on the glasses to do the adjustment, and it weakens your eyes, because now I can't even get close to the camera to tell if it's focused or not. So don't blame the focus all on the camera, because sometimes I just can't see that it's focused. So I've got this darn magnifier on, that I'll have my cheater slicks and the magnifier at the same time. That's when I'm having to work on stuff out here. I'm having to do that, and I'm thinking, man, this ain't right. I don't want to go blind, because if I keep doing that, then they're going to get even weaker. But anyway, I got to figure something out, something to strengthen my eyes a little bit. I need to quit wearing the glasses all the time, but if I don't, heck, I can't see nothing. So yeah, I'm getting old, man, getting old. I know you guys are probably laughing at me. I am almost 48 though. So that's where I'm at. Thanks for watching, guys. I do appreciate you. And as always, I don't have the sticker. This is going to receive more than likely some kind of MCW paint. And don't forget to go to hobbynutmodels.com. Grab yourself some of that cool MCW paint. I use the enamels. He doesn't carry the lacquer line, he carries the enamels, and that's all I've ever used, and I've really gotten to know it and like it. And that's 99% of my paint jobs are MCW enamel. Turns out great, love it. So go to hobbynutmodels.com, grab yourself a model kit and some paint and all the supplies. Go have some fun and support Mark over there. Also, don't forget to go check out my website, mcvproducts.net, where I'm trying to add stuff as often as possible, where you can get you some of these cool tires. They come with the slotted wheels also, front and back. It's got the skinnies on the front. And you can get yourself one of these 3D printed 440s with the tunnel ram, or I got it with just 2 4-barrels, lower rise, single 4-barrel. Thought I had something else too. Anyway, got several variations of that thing. And go over there and check out my website, mcvproducts.net. And anyway, good stuff. Thanks for watching, and I appreciate you all. Hey, if you hadn't subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscription button. I always forget to say that, but sometimes it's like, if you've been watching YouTube more than about a week, you know that's how channels are survive, at least. So I appreciate you guys. So thanks a lot for watching, and don't forget, this is an entry to my Blue Ox Model Shop Street Machine group build. That's what this is. It's not just something that I just said, hey, I want to build that. I wanted to build something, take part in Jason over at the Blue Ox Model Shop's group build. So that's what this is. And it's got to be street machine, so I had to have street tires. That means those slicks wouldn't work. It's not a street machine. I know he would say, hey, build it how you want to. But I want it to be a legit street machine. Just ain't got no windshield wipers, so I can't drive it in the rain. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate you, and we'll see you later. Take care. Bye.